Hey everyone, it's Mojaxx here for DJcity. January came round again, and with it, another winter NAMM show. I didn't go over the pond for it, and to be honest, it wouldn't really have been worth the travel time if I had. But we sent some of our DJcity team along to check it out for me. There were a few interesting bits which I'll cover here, but on the whole there weren't a lot of announcements, and most of those had already been made in the days leading up to the show. A good example is Pioneer DJ. They had a big stand with plenty of gear on it, but the only remotely new product was the carbon fibre version of their HDJ X10 headphones, which look awesome, but at $600 are going to be out of reach for most DJs. Then On DJ had released details of their $1,700 Prime 4 a few days before NAMM, but the show marked its first public debut. A fully standalone all-in-one device, the Prime 4 features 4 decks, a massive 10-inch multi-touch screen, and some unique features like a zone output, allowing one unit to feed multiple rooms with music. You can also record sets onto any connected USB drives, and Serato DJ compatibility is promised for the future. My favourite feature, however, is the ability to connect up an SSD drive via a SATA connection and store it inside the unit, so your entire library will be there ready to go as soon as you power up the Prime 4. A review unit is on its way to me as I speak, so look out for much more on this one on the channel in the coming weeks. Reloop had some interesting new kit as always, with the highlight for me being the RP8000 Mark Two Turntables. I was already a fan of the first version of these decks, but the Mark II brings more advanced MIDI control for Serato DJ, with 7 performance pad modes, and most excitingly adds something of a Vestax Controller 1 flavour with platter play. This allows users to control the speed of the platter via the performance pads, or even a MIDI keyboard. It offers 22 scales and 34 notes, plus you can define your own scales. Because the pitch adjustment is being made by the physical speed of the platter, the feature will work with regular vinyl or indeed any software, not just Serato DJ Pro. At around $700 each, the 8000 Mark IIs look like excellent value, and I'm super excited to get these in the lab as soon as possible. Speaking of turntables, Technics showed their new DJ turntables, which were first seen at the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas a few weeks before. The SL1200 Mark VII, or the 1210 Mark VII, as it will be known outside the US, takes the developments made with the G and GR hi-fi versions of the 1200 and puts it in a somewhat more affordable model designed with DJing in mind. After rumours of a $1,200 price point, it seems the final pricing is actually going to be around $1,000 per deck, which is not unreasonable if the product is of high enough quality. So far the deck has garnered a mixed reception, with the main sticking point being the lighter weight compared to models of old. Personally, I'm really hoping to get my hands on some to test. Apart from the slightly wobbly feet, I found the 1200 GR from last year to be a beautifully engineered piece of kit, so if these are even 80% as good for that price, I'll be happy. Roland didn't have any new hardware to show, but did announce another cool partnership with Serato. All their IRA production hardware now syncs natively with Serato DJ Pro. They've sent me a TR8S to try it with, and so I'll be reporting back on that soon. But on the surface, this looks like a superb innovation for those who like to add extra flavour to their sets. Native Instruments once again took things in an exciting, if somewhat confusing direction. They announced Traktor DJ 2, not to be confused with Traktor Pro. This is instead an update to their previous Traktor DJ app for iOS, but it's now cross-platform, working on Windows and Mac as well as on iPads. It will cost $9 on iPad and $49 on desktop. It also works with the Control S2 Mark III and will be free for owners of that controller. As a simpler, more accessible alternative, ideal for beginners, DJ will be developed alongside the regular Pro software, which is itself set for another big update towards the end of February that will bring parallel waveforms to the software for the first time. I was a big fan of the original Traktor DJ for iPad until Native stopped developing it, so I have high hopes for the new version. Overall, Native Instruments are continuing to show their commitment to the DJ market strongly for the first time in years, so that has to be a good thing. And finally, the ongoing Thud Rumble standalone mixer project appeared once more, this time looking a lot closer to a shipping product than it ever has before. They've now partnered with Jesse Dean Designs on the hardware side, which is good as I've long been a fan of his work. The Invader is a 2-channel battle mixer with basically a computer, an interface and MIDI controls all inside it. It contains an Intel NUC i5 board and runs Windows, so it can work with regular DJ software like Traktor and Serato DJ Pro, thanks to the built-in Serato compatible DVS interface. The general concept is to make something with the standalone sensibilities of CDJs or the Denon Prime series, but for those who use DVS, and I'm really into that idea. There's no doubt this will be a niche product. The company are only planning to make around 30 units with a price tag of around $2,500, but still I'm excited about the Invader. It's the kind of slightly off-the-wall project we don't see enough of in the DJ world, and for that alone it deserves respect. I just hope that one makes its way across the Atlantic so I can give it a try. So that's about all the highlights that my team and I spotted. Did you see anything that we missed? And what did you think of these new bits of gear? What are you hyped for or disappointed by? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching today. Make sure you're subscribed and you hit that bell icon down below to get notified anytime there's a new video from myself or the rest of the DJcity team. I'll see you soon.